TJ. So you are 6 months into being at EXP. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. I don't know.
thank you. Yeah, we made it the big 6 months. So
It doesn't feel that long.
no, it's actually really gone fast. It's been very cool. Different than what I thought, actually.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to ask you. So what did you think was the reason that you changed brokerages, like briefly? And then what's the reality for you?
So I think the big reason that I changed brokerages was to be in business with the people that I felt most connected to.
Mm-hmm.
And more on like a mentorship level and like sharing ideas level. So that was probably the number one thing.
With culture. That sounds like culture.
Culture. Yeah, I think that's a fair word for it. It's one of those words that people use a lot. We've talked about like, what does that really mean? But I think that was the big thing that I wanted. The other thing was I wanted freedom to kind of do my business how I wanted to, which sounds weird because like we're all independent. But I also think that some brokerages have like very traditional ways of thinking about locations and geographical freedom. And that's not how I see my team. I wanted freedom of movement. So those are the two big things that attracted me.
So what is the reality? What has the past 6 months been like for you? And how is it different than what you thought? And how is it the same?
So the big similar, what I was right about, both of the things that were my big motivators, I was right about. So I've got the geographical freedom, which is awesome. The big thing, like the mentorship, the sponsorship, and I don't say sponsorship in terms of like who you bring on. I say it in terms of like, it's about people like care about you and they want to see you succeed because like we have a financial duality, like we're connected.
Right.
And I think that's something that's really neat. And it creates this like culture of sharing and giving. And like I'm surrounded by very altruistic, decent people that happen to be real estate agents. And that's really cool. Yeah. So that, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that I can go into, but those are the big ones that I'm focusing on right now.
Well, I think there is a lot of brokerages where I have found people that I like and I found friends and and where we also like shared ideas, or so I thought, ... right?
Yes.
And so I'm 2.5 years in, and exactly what you're saying is also true for me. So it's sharing on a different level, I feel like, and the culture, the mindset, the collaboration is on a much different level that I couldn't even imagine. And it's difficult. I can't even describe it. It's like, for me, I've grown as a person, and I've grown as an agent. And I thought that, since having been in business for, a long time, over 10 years before I switched, I thought, I know everything as an agent. But then being here, I realized I don't.
Well, I think for somebody like you too, like you're like what most would deem like a big dog. Like you do a lot of business, like you've trained, you've done coaching, you've done all the high level stuff. And I think like it's easy to become like the high level person where you're at.
Yeah.
And I think at EXP, because it's so national and like international, and even on a local level, like we've got some monsters here that do a ton of business. Like there's always someone to learn from here. And that's really cool. And like, just like get down to the things that we do talk about a lot that are important. Like I make a lot more money here. I make a lot more money, and like the stock incentive, like, I'm a big stock guy. I love stocks.
Right.
There's a lot of ways to make money with this company. If you want to attract agents, that's one way. If you don't, you can make plenty of money without attracting agents. And so it's been really great for me. Now, I always think like if somebody gives a review and they give all positives, they're probably not telling the truth, right?
Right.
So what is the con? And I can tell you the only con was early on, that transition is a little tough, right? Like
Yeah.
it's something that takes a little bit of time. I will say after 3 weeks to a month, you're good.
Yeah.
And it's well worth it.
But that's like every change.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it is worse than any other change if I were to move to any other brokerage,
Yeah.
honestly. And the cool thing is, like, now it's set up how I want it. Like,
Right.
not how my broker wants it, not how my, team leader wants. Like, this is how I want to run my business. And it fits for me. And guess what? I do better this way because I'm running it how my brain works.
Yeah, because you're ADD like every other agent in the world.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I've got it set up in a way where my brain like understands my schedule and understands how I want to do it and where I want to work. And so yeah, this has been a big win. And like I know like EXP gets this, recruiter, whatever. There's a reason why agents want to attract, and it's because like we found it and we just want to share it. Like, it's good, guys. Like, just look at it. I'm telling you, I wish I would have looked at it earlier, right?
I know that's what everybody says. I mean, when I taste like good food, I tell everybody about it. It's all over my social media. I want people to go. I want them to know. It's like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
When I find
Yeah.
like one of my friends, she found some really great pants, and me and her are like about the same size. She's like, you got to get these pants, and I got the pants, and I love the pants.
That's it. That's it. And the truth is, like, you'll probably be here eventually. Like, do it now and before the stock goes ridiculous. Like, get in now and you can still see massive gains. Just quit being cute.
Quit being cute.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, good. I am glad that you came. It's fun to be in business with you, and happy anniversary.
You know what? Thank you, Jen. I'm glad that you pushed as hard as you did. And
Pleasantly persistent is how
you were
I
great.
like to coin it.
No, you did. You really did. Like, you believed in it, and that's contagious. So thank you for bringing me here. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I promise.
Good. Well, if people do have questions about it, and if they want like more details about why you moved, or maybe they have a referral for you in Cincinnati, Dayton area, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, just shoot me a text or a call. It's 513-379-2000. I'll be glad to give you honest opinions. I try to be as honest and upfront about things as possible.
You're always honest. Also a downfall. Also a
Yeah,
downfall.
right.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you, TJ.
Thanks.